everyone, the Foxrock's here, and I'm here to teach you a way to make super jumping way easier. And I know there's a ton of super jump tutorials out there, but I use a special method of key binding that I have not heard anyone else talk about. So I am going to get right into what that is, and then afterwards I'm going to talk about my personal Mercy settings and why. I'm going to show you all the different kinds of Mercy jumps and how to do them, and also some of these different training modes you can use to optimize your Mercy gameplay. In case you don't know how to super jump at all, I'm going to tell you and show you how that happens. You need to crouch and Guardian Angel at the same time. That's the first step, and it has to be the right timing. Then at the end of the animation, Mercy does a dip. You hit jump right at that dip, and you will super jump, launching yourself upwards. Now if you do it too early, it fails. You can do it a little earlier in the animation to do mini super jumps. It's all about timing the animation. But if you fail to press crouch and super jump at the same time,
right beside
you aren't going to get to do it regardless of your final jump timing. So to help that, I did a key binding that made me always crouch and super jump at the same time. So let's go into Mercy's settings. So for all of your abilities, the cool thing with Overwatch is you can bind 2 buttons to each ability. So you can keep your standard crouch button and your standard Guardian Angel button the way they are. But secondary, you're going to have 2 other buttons that match to 1 button press. Unfortunately, you can't have the same thing matched twice because it will remove that. For example, here we have B and interact. If I try to also put it for a weapon, it removes it from the old setting. So the only way you can achieve this is by going into your keyboard or mouse application settings and creating a key binding to 1 button of your choice. Yeah, I like my left mouse button number 4. It's super easy. I just click my thumb there. So I have period, which is bound to the secondary binding for Guardian Angel, and then second binding for crouch is left control. 2 buttons I don't really use for anything, bound to my number 4 left mouse button. So now I will never fail at crouching and Guardian Angeling at the same time, and super jumping is that much easier.
Hello.
Alright, so now that you know that trick, I am going to show you my different Mercy settings and why I have it set up that way. So my settings are toggle beam connection off, Guardian Angel prefer beam target on, and toggle Guardian Angel off. Here's what that means.
Damage amplified.
Good choice.
So with toggle Guardian Angel, you can't really disconnect as quickly because you have to click once for it on and once for it off. But say I am going to Guardian Angel to soldier, but then suddenly an enemy appears. I can just let go and change my mind and I'll stop going to him. Toggle, it would take twice as long to achieve that same effect. Also, say soldier's moving and I'm trying to keep the max distance to keep up with him. So if I lose him, I can just do little mini Guardian Angel toggles to keep up with him. So that's why I have that setting. I think the other 2 kind of coincide, which are the toggle beam target off, and then Guardian Angel prefer beam target off.
Good choice.
I'm
Toggle
taking care of you.
gives me more control because I have to press and hold for beam to be connected instead of pressing once to connect and it'll stay connecting and then press to disconnect. Now the prefer beam target, not all YouTubers agree on this. I think most do it the other way. This is why I prefer beam target. So no matter who I look at when I Guardian Angel, even if I'm targeting somebody else, I will always Guardian Angel to whoever I'm shooting. Now this is helpful because I can do cool things like going off the edge of the map to avoid damage and then shooting back to an enemy. Or I can be walking away and fling myself backwards. And
Damage
one of the more
increase.
important features is with pocketing your Pharah. So when Pharah's up in the air, it can be really hard if she's moving around all over the place to stay targeted on her and constantly be guardian angel toward her. But if it's for Forbidden Target, I can look away from my Pharah and look down to see what's going on, and if, you know, my second healer or my allies are in trouble, I can watch them to go help them. So that's why I prefer this way, personally. Let's show the different Mercy jumps. Now note, I tend to just always use my crouching Guardian Angel at the same time because it is quicker than normal Guardian Angel. Here's an example I'm going to show you. So here's the normal Guardian Angel. Now here is the crouch Guardian Angel, which is quicker. Did you see it? If no, I'm going to do a little bunny hop, which I'm going to teach you in a second. Watch which one flings me quicker and farther. This is normal. That was the normal Guardian Angel. Then we're going to do the crouching Guardian Angel. It's a little bit quicker in motion. I think the only issue you could have is you could always accidentally super jump at the end instead of slinging yourself across with the bunny hop. But it's your choice. So anyways, this is how you're going to do the bunny hops. You Guardian Angel to an ally and then jump at the end, and it'll fling you in whatever direction you choose. It's really good for escaping, getting quickly back to point, or flying like that into cover. So that's the first one you're going to master. After that, with the new key binding, this should be a lot easier. You're going to do the super jumps, which I will show you in slow motion, both
Did
normally
someone
and in third
call
person,
for a witch?
how to time it. So crouch and Guardian Angel, see the dip, hop up. Now let's do it again in third person. We see the little upward dip animation. Boom. Super jump. Alright. So you're really just going to have to practice that to get it down. And remember, you can Guardian Angel in any direction. So if I do WA, I can do a diagonal up to here. I can even go backwards. Guardian Angel backwards. So you can play around, learn to navigate where you want to go. Alright. So once you master that one, this one's a lot harder. It's something I'm still learning and working on. It's the Super Jump Resurrection. So, we're gonna kill him. Now you're gonna super jump and try to res the soul.
I'm with you.
Did you see that though? It cancelled. And now if you look at the current height on the top left, it's because I'm going over about 6.5. Say anything going over 7 meters is too far away from the body, so it cancels the res. Let's do that again. See? I'm going too high, I'm getting around 8 meters. That's just too high, it's canceling the res. What you have to do
Let's get
is
you
a
back in the
smaller
fight.
version of the super jump. You need to jump a little earlier than the full height animation. See, I'm getting about 5 meters up.
This is not the
That
end.
works.
Thanks,
I can get even higher than 5 meters though. I can get around 6 for the optimal highest height. 4.5.
I still have use for you.
5.5.
The battle continues.
Too high. It's not easy to get the highest range. That's why I sometimes do the lower range. Alright, that's pretty close to the optimal
Let's
range.
get you back in the fight.
Thanks.
Ich bin da.
Now this is really something you want to practice a lot, because nothing feels worse than being in the midst of a battle, doing an unnecessary super jump res, and cancelling your res and losing that cooldown. That's not fun. So you really want to practice and get this down, whether it's doing it in slow motion or third person. Do whatever you can to get it down. Now actually,
I still
for
have use for
practicing
you.
the Super
Thanks,
Jump
Doc.
Resurrection, I like going into this other game mode, which I'm going to take you into right now. create, settings, import. Then this game mode is GK8 6W. Alright. Wait till that text comes up, escape, and start. Alright, the reason why I like this one.
Welcome to
Downside
Paris.
is you don't have live characters, you only have souls, and there is no slow motion. But here it's kind of fun, you can make trainee your main. I like to say main. Here you can see the distance you are away from the soul, and it also gives you little bubbles at the top of where the super resurrect limit is. So if you go in third person, it's really helpful to see. I just perfectly hit
Let's
that
get you
range.
back in the fight.
And you see I went over right there. So it really helps guide how you're doing with those jumps. So as we do,
I
good one.
still have use
And it
for
even,
you.
if you do a super resurrect, it gives you your ult. So you can practice some ult stuff if you need. Like, did you know you can super jump in your
My
ult?
servants never die.
It's kind of hard to do, but you can do it. Super jump.
Right beside you.
See, I just jumped there a little bit. Cool. Another fun thing about this mode is you can go over here, and if you walk into the bubbles, it'll remind you how to do each of the different jumps. So that's very cool. Now the final jump, which I don't even mess with anymore because I tried really hard and it's just very inconsistent and hard to accomplish, is the backwards jump. This one says you create a short distance between you and a teammate, jump without touching the ground, and then use Guardian Angel when you almost touch the ground. Now this is just really hard to achieve. I see different instructions online. I'm going to talk about... One of them said you need to be about 8 meters away from the body for the optimal fling back. So it's jump forward, then at the end... See, I'm doing it, it's just hard. So at the end of your jump, Guardian Angel. See, I did a little mini one there. But if you do it really well, you're gonna fling really far backwards quickly. But honestly, it's not something I want to do or recommend doing because it's such a hard threshold to actually hit it. So if anybody knows the exact way to accomplish that and with consistency, please let me know. Otherwise, I just prefer to do the backwards super jump because you can have a similar effect. Alright, so now I have helped you get on your way to becoming the ultimate Mercy Master. Yay. So, thanks a ton for tuning in. Hope it was helpful. And be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you want to see some more Mercy content.
Ciao.